Taurus, hi. So, this is going to be a reading for September 7th through the 13th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Let's see. All right, so the overall energy for the reading, the Eight of Wands. That is communication right there. Somebody either wants it or that's actually happening. In the recent past, you get the Queen of Swords, the World card, and the Knight of Swords. There's a little bit of an upgrade in energy for somebody here. And yeah, you're practically speaking, you're going from the Queen to the Knight of Swords. That wouldn't look like an upgrade. To me, it does. This Queen shows up here telling me, if this is you, very emotionally unattached, very possibly cold, possibly, you know, just sitting there and waiting for things to be brought to you and not really participating into anything. Now that changes into the Knight of Swords. This energy is bye-bye with the World card being there, and that changes into somebody that wants to take action towards something. It's not just sitting there, you know, in their throne and waiting for things to happen for them. That could be somebody you're dealing with, that could be you. In the current situation, you get the Sun, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. There's a situation in your life that makes you happy. I'm not sure if it's present in your life, but you've experienced happiness for sure. And you're probably tuned into that kind of energy. Whether it's a person or a situation, you're either tuned into that experience. Maybe it's not really happening right now. Maybe it happened 10 years ago. But you feel it as if it's happening now. However, because of this experience, that it's kind of like I tasted happiness and I want it back kind of idea, you know? And for that to happen, you need to heal, and you're doing it. The Four of Swords healing this Nine of Swords energy. Lots of pain and anxiety and an energy that just pulls you down and kind of blindsides you and doesn't let you see this potential to happiness. In the immediate future, you get the Two of Cups, the Moon, and the Four of Wands. This is two people coming together in love. It might lead to a very committed place, but you possibly won't know that from the get-go. You know, I feel like there's this moon energy here that's hiding this commitment from you. Yeah, the two of you will come together. It's going to feel great. It's going to feel like, oh my God, I'm in love. You're just not going to know that you're probably going to end up in a very committed relationship here in this particular situation. So let's clarify. Let me clarify the Eight of Wands. The Two of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. This communication may be in regards to you possibly detaching yourself from something that just is, it's giving you more stress than anything. Something that's just not working out anymore, something that's not aligned with what it is that you truly want. And I feel like there's been a lot of confusion, a lot of how do I do it? Do I do it? should I stay or should I go? You know, a lot of that going on for you. However, emotionally, you've been detached from this. Your head is what kept you in the situation. You know, your thoughts, your what would people say, what would my family say, but if I do this, what's going to happen in that direction and in that. I get headaches when that happens. What did I call it? I called it, damn it, what did I call it? It was in the Capricorn reading. Mind, I forgot. See? I don't hold on to information. It's pointless. Let's see. Let me clarify that Queen of Swords there. See, this was an energy very, very interesting. I feel like this was you in the past, kind of like going after what made sense in the material world for you, what you thought made you happy. You were possibly in that place of we create our own happiness, and it's true. It might have had more meaning to you specifically based on these cards. We create our own happiness, so I gotta create a very happy environment for myself, and happiness is the material world. So my job, my work, my money, my house, that's it. That's my happiness. So I'm gonna work on that, because if I do have that, then I'm gonna be happy. It came from a very logical space, so it kind of makes sense that the direction was in the material world, towards the material world. Because if it would have come from the heart space, we would have talked a different ball game. Why the fuck can't I talk? Let me clarify the world. So a very practical kind of energy of let's see. For the world, you get the Seven of Swords, the Tower, and the Magician. You're definitely turning your back to something. You're definitely closing a cycle in your life. Might be a couple of cycles. And it's something that you wanted for a very long time, because you manifested here this ending. But I feel like you didn't do it. You were just sitting there, participating in it, feeding it, not really physically leaving, even though you wanted. Let me clarify the Sun in the current situation. The Chariot, the Page of Cups, and the King of Swords. I feel like you're deciding to go get your happiness. Again, it does feel like you know where it is. You know who holds that happiness for you, or what. You're very determined to go get it. There's fast movement and opening up of emotions of the heart here. There's really, really fast movement towards, I'm gonna go towards this because it's making me happy. Let me clarify this Four of Swords in your current situation. Definitely communication. You want to talk to somebody about bringing back something to life, and that something is love. There's a lot of thinking about that. A lot of thinking and a lot of doing, which is very interesting because in your readings, usually I don't see a lot of doing. In this one, it's doing all over the place. Did that sound good? Yeah, yeah. Doing all over. You know what I mean. Don't twist it. Leave it as it is. Let's do the Nine of Swords. In the current situation. The Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles definitely wants, wanting to, you're hurting because something is not working out, and it's not only the love part. I feel like a friendship has been ruined, or a partnership of some sort, and you wanted to work it out. You want to make it happen here with the Knight of Swords, because it's hurting you. The fact that this partnership, friendship, whatever, is not in your life, and I feel like it's tied up to this love situation. But in case it needs to be rebuilt, it might start off or restart as a friendship, as a let's build the trust again, you know, kind of situation. Let me see the Two of Cups here. The Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Huh. Interesting. There is this energy of you and somebody else coming together. It is available. However, the other person might want to hang on to their singlehood. Might be okay where they're at by themselves. It's going to cause a lot of conflict here, possibly between the two of you. Let me clarify the Moon in the immediate future. The Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands. You may be having a commitment, they may be having a commitment, I don't know, commitment. Whoever has a commitment is an unhappy one. There's a lot of pain in this commitment here. And there's a lot of going back and forth. Like, I can't let go of this commitment, but at the same time, I kind of want you to, because, you know, this part is making me happy. This part, not so much. So why not stay in this and then get a little bit of this that makes me happy, and I'll be okay, because this is what life is, and it's miserable. Not willing to let something go that might make you unhappy, but wanting at the same time a little bit of something that makes you happy. This could be somebody you're dealing with. Again, doesn't have to be you. I do see you letting go of something emotionally. So even though you're not letting go of something physically, I feel like you're out of that game anyway for quite some time. Let's do the Four of Wands in the immediate future. The Six of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. The more you work on yourself, the more you look into yourself and work with yourself and love yourself, even, you know, nurture yourself, take care of yourself. The more you do that, the easier it's going to get to leave the situation that you want to leave. Let's see what the universe has for you. Telling you, Taurus, this is you right here. You don't want to work on something anymore. You're not even putting in the effort anymore. It's just your presence, I think, that's in the situation. You're done with working on something. Could be dealing with a Scorpio here. But you're done with the situation. You're just kind of existing in that space. And I think you know that, and I think, you know, for whoever's in that place, because not all of you are, you know that, and it's making you miserable, and ask yourself, why would you do it? You know, what's the real reason? If you are in that place and unhappy, nothing's stopping you to change that. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.